Welcome, everybody. Good to have you. Okay, like I was saying, what you do is not what really matters. It is the spirit with which you do it that really matters. Okay, let me run by my slide here. I can't get it on Google Drive, so I have to use it on my phone. The title of this class is Mind and Marketing. That is Mind and Smart Marketing. The title of this class is Mind and Marketing. So there's opportunity for you to chat with us on Zoom. If you look down the screen, you see a place that has chat. You can chat with us using that button. We will see your chat. Now, mind is the most important thing in business. What you do in business is dependent on mind. Your mind determines your environment and it determines your reality. For some people, the closest reality they carry around is the reality of lack, of stress, of hate, of rejection, and impossibility. Now, if you are doing business with that kind of mindset, there is nothing you do that will work. If somewhere you feel this challenge is too serious to handle, you feel this obstacle is too high to surmount, you feel this wall is unscalable, then for you, it is true. If you feel like there's a drought of customers, then for you, that is true. So it is important that if you want to do business, you have this type of mindset. One, abundance. This is one of the very first things I had to learn in life. The fact that the world has abundance. There is so much water in the world, we have flooding. There's so much hair, we have never run out of it. There is so much food, even though people are going hungry, there is always more than enough to waste. The truth is, the way God designed life, God made us to have abundance. And one of the major things that the devil is using to win is to suggest to us that there is lack. That's the foundation for corruption, and that's the foundation for greed. People are scared that it is not enough, but it's a lie. There are over 10,000 billionaires in Nigeria that are evading tax. I don't know if you can think about that. There are over 10,000 billionaires in Nigeria that are evading tax. That is how much abundance of billionaires that we have in this country. And they are doing just about anything and everything. One of them has a yacht. And that yacht, Beyonce and Jay-Z had to rent it. They cannot afford to buy it. And these people are people that we do not know about. That is to substantiate the fact that there is abundance. Also, some of us, being Nigerians, we have learned struggle. Struggle is a lie from the pit of hell. There is ease around. Things are not going to work out because you are doing so much to make it work. Things are going to work out because in your mind, you have found it space to work. A lot of people are having struggles with hate and love. Love is the secret ingredient that breaks the ice. Love and forgiveness, these things are interesting because they have everything to do with business. They have everything to do with your capacity to succeed in business. Most times, a vengeful person, a hateful person is going through life with a lot of walls, is having struggles. When you are able to engender love in your heart, things begin to move in your direction. Then there is need for acceptance. You need to accept yourself the way you are. See, the world has changed, and everybody is not cut out to do 9 to 5.
And
Everybody.
Even if you do a 9 to 5.
You need to speak up.
Even if you do a 9 to 5, you need to still get some things doing.
On the side. Then the most important thing that you need to have is you need to have a possibility mindset. I have a friend, his acronym, his belief is captured in 3 words. Impossibility is nothing. You need to have a possibility mindset. These things let you have hope. And hope is the most important ingredient for life. If you have hope to make something, you can have faith and drive to go after it. A hopeless man is dead already. The most important ingredient for success in life is hope. Where there is no expectation, where there is no hope, nothing happens. Your capacity to believe, the size of your belief, determines your drive. If you believe little, you have little drive. If your belief is huge, your drive is much. And that is very, very important. A person that is giving mediocre sweat will get mediocre results and blame other people for his results. The person that is driven will work hard, will work smart, and God will bless your labor. And you'll be rewarded with awesome increase, with awesome success. Remember that in life, whatever you believe is true is the truth for you. I think I need to say that again. Anything that you believe is true is the truth for you. I know a lot of Nigerians believe that it is difficult to get a job. I had a friend. He got into a relationship with a lady that he loved. And in the space of 1 year, he changed over 7 jobs. You know why he changes his jobs? Once his girlfriend says, this job is stressful, I don't like it. He goes the next day and he resigns. And in less than a week, and he gets jobs. I asked him, guy, how are you doing it? He said he just believes that there's no scarcity of jobs. People are always looking for people to help them do things. And since he can provide service, he can get paid for it. With that mindset, it was his truth. If you are doing business and you expect it to be difficult, it will be your truth. It will be your reality. One of the most important things that can help your reality, help you to have the right mindset, help you to focus on the right truth is your environment. Be aware of the fact that you cannot be better than your environment. You choose what you believe, and that is what you get out of life. And your environment is the major thing that determines what you believe. Imagination begets reality. The fact is that things happen twice in life. First, it will happen in our minds, then it will happen in our reality. What we imagine comes to pass. I'm sure a lot of us have had experiences where, and I saw this thing happen yesterday. That is imagination, that's conviction. That same apparatus that achieved that is always within us, able to achieve that same thing on whatever matter in our life experiences. Let me tell you a story. My friend and his son, they went out to have a 9D experience. That's what they called it. Virtual reality. I don't know if we know what virtual reality is. All these 3D goggle experiences. He went with his son, and the child was going through the 3D experience. He had the goggle in his eyes, the headphones.
Oh, the other was 9D.
The headphones on his head, and he was watching what he was watching. And my friend said at a point, his son said, "Daddy, am I still here? Am I still here?"
What happened?
Somebody is sharing screen.
Yeah.
Am I still here?
Stop sharing from his end. Stop
sharing. Yeah, stop sharing.
Mm.
He said, "Daddy, am I still here?" Because to his mind, what he was seeing and hearing was all that equated to reality. They said they had to hold him, hug him around to make him feel that he was still with them. Because that journey that he had taken in his mind became his reality. This simple principle is the most important tool that you need to succeed in business. You need to sit down and craft pictures in your mind. I might not know the names of all of you in this class, but for you to be in this class, we saw you in our minds. We saw us in a position to help you. We saw this in our minds. That was why we actually went out, because we believed. And it is the same spirit we will want you to have to do whatever you are choosing to do here. I think she will tell you Nancy's story.
Okay, let me tell you about Nancy's story. She's a popular person. She's popular on Instagram.
You need to speak
Please,
up.
can you hear me? I'm a lady. I can't start shouting, but let me try. Like I said, what gingered me into going into data share business. Sometimes last year, we got very active online, and our data consumption was alarming.
Between 30 and 50,000 naira a month.
Really alarming. So
let me say it, between 30,000 and 50,000 naira a month on just data.
I spoke with my finance coach then, Cornel Hago. He's on Instagram too. And the guy was like, "You better look for something to." It was alarming. He said, "Look for something to do to reduce that thing or that would cater for it." So I started thinking, what do I do? But I had to do something because it was really alarming. So
somewhere down the line, somebody introduced us to data business.
I was interested, but I was thinking data business.
Then another person introduced us to recharge card business.
But one day I met with a lady.
You know what recharge card business is? You buy 960, you sell for 1,000 naira.
And I was thinking 40 naira.
You buy 970, you sell for 1,000 naira.
Ordinarily, my business, I do ×2. So I was thinking this gain is really ridiculous. How can I sell something for 960? Just profit of 40 naira. Until I now met a lady, and that changed my story. We got talking. So we were talking about business and everything, and she was like, most times she doesn't like discussing figures, but she'll be discussing figures with me because she's seen that I've grown, I've been long in business. That's why she would discuss figures with me. Okay, so she told me that she does recharge card business. I was curious.
And recharge cards only.
Only recharge card. I was curious. I was like, really? That's how is the business? She said, that she makes 40 million monthly. I was like, huh? She said, in her own words, she was like, if my profit, and if I'm making 6 to 7 million in profit, will I say God is not good? Do you know that day I couldn't sleep? I was like, hey, recharge. She said, in fact, there have been times that singular customers came in to buy
40 million naira worth of credit.
I was like, yeah, I got fired up, I got pumped up. I saw the possibility, I saw the reality, and I did what they call it, a minute test of it. I do savings, and I tell people about this. Since you're here, I'll be telling you too. Like 20 years ago, we went for a seminar, and the guy was talking about savings, and he spoke about three types of saving: least currency saving, and discipline savings. The third one I can't remember.
Something that had to do with multiples, saving in multiples.
But you know what? We took to that least currency savings.
This is the meaning of least currency saving. We're Nigerians. The least currency we spend generally is 10 naira.
5 naira, 10 naira.
But depending on what kind of business you do, maybe 50 naira, maybe 100 naira, but just the least currency that flows through your hands. Don't give that currency to almanjiris, to beggars.
Instead of buying pure water,
save up that money.
Save it up.
So we started saving up 10 naira notes. And we were amazed that the first month we had saved up over 7,000 naira. In just a month, 10 naira notes.
I was thinking, this place, it's something I preach and I tell people, and I will encourage you to. It's something you should do if you can. I've told this thing to a lot of people, and they've embraced it and they've done it. In fact, our first plot of land that we bought was bought with 10 naira.
Cash, 10 naira notes.
So it's something that I tell people, I preach, I tell people about it. So I did a sample test, took part of those 10 naira notes. That's how I bought the charge card, and I sold. The profit at the end of the month amazed me.
At the end of 1 month, we did 33%
profit. I was like, this recharge card. So that got me interested in this.
Now, the profit on it was little, but they had high turnover.
High turnover.
And that high turnover covered for that little profit. So at the end of 1 month, we were still able to make 33%. That means that our 10,000 naira investment had yielded 3,300 naira more.
And if
a 1 million naira investment would have yielded 330,000 naira more.
So I was like, I was very interested. I was like,
and for people that do data, they will get here the full story of how he got into the data.
So I got interested. And
I want us to know that impossibility is nothing. I also want us to note importantly that it is not skill that sells, it is belief. Anybody can turn anything into something awesome, big. It's the ability to believe that makes what you are doing what it is. The most important thing that this class is about is to convince us to believe in whatever it is that we have chosen to learn.
So whatever we registered for, be it data, be it dropshipping,
Whatever.
affiliate marketing, whatever.
There is none of these businesses that is not producing daily millionaires. All of them are.
And I'll be sharing with the person that registered for affiliate marketing. You get to know more about this. Let me give another one. Somebody reached out to us sometimes and was like, she really needs to start something and everything, and she doesn't really have so much with her. So I was like, okay. I thought about drop shipping. I said this thing. The first thing is that normally, according to people are fortunate. This is the only time we'll be collecting this chip. Normally our data cost is 10,000 naira.
Just the data cost
data
only
alone, 10K.
We do it for 10,000 naira.
So we're so fortunate having it at this price. I told her she ran with it. Believe me, in barely a week, she made close to 100,000
in just 1 week.
I was very happy. You know why I was very happy? Because a lot of times, a lot of people get to know things and just feel like, because I don't pay you so much, you just feel like you don't want to do it. But I'm here to tell you that little thing, even if it's just drop shipping, you pick. These things are the things that we do. If I tell you what I've made selling umbrellas, bottle umbrellas, you'll be shocked. You'll be shocked. But the truth is that you have to first believe.
Important.
Very important. You have to see it in your mind that this thing is possible. When you see it in your mind that it is possible, you will go with this possibility mindset to talk with people and doors will open. Yes. Where people have gone and they have told them no,
you will go to the same places.
You will go and they will tell you yes. And I can tell you on and on. We also we run Facebook ads and we've been going out to meet with people. And surprisingly, we go into we meet people, totally new people. Like I said, I enjoy marketing because marketing is the lifeblood. Well, I like spending money. Anybody that likes spending money, we definitely know how to make the money. Yeah. So I'm not shy. I will walk up to anybody. I will tell you. See that you tell me a yes, a no, or a maybe. If you tell me a no, I will try to.
Why?
I'll try to. They call it sales objection. I will try to give me that.
Get you a yes. Get a yes from you.
You know, it's interesting. So we've been going out for this social media agency thing. We reach out to people, we tell them we can help you get more customers. Who doesn't want to get more customers? And you know, some people are saying, some people will tell you they're shy, people will say no. I'm like, of course, before anybody spends their money, they have to think twice. So it's not the first time you go and they will tell you a yes. But the first thing is that you believe. You know what? A lot of people are calling us back. People that even said no. They said no because, but you know what? I just believe that somehow they will get back to me. And they have been getting back to us. So it's first in the mind. You have to first see it in your mind. And this, we'll be having our individual classes. Some of them will still be on Zoom. For the person that is doing virtual assistant training, there are a couple of apps we'll be teaching you how to use. So yours will be more on Zoom. But for the data people, we'll be running that on the phone. For drop shipping, I'm not sure. We might. But for some of the courses, we might and we might not. But this particular one, the reason why I said everybody should be there is because you have to
you can see our faces for real.
Yes, you can see our faces.
Feel us, we can relate.
We are human beings. But you know what? You have to believe it. You have to see the possibility. And you know what? Me personally, I not say on people's neck, except to tell me, please, I'm disturbing you. I will come after you and ask, have you sold? Have you done this? Have you done that? If you are ready to run, if you want to produce and you are willing, we will help you do that. We will help you.
Now, in our minds, this is what we consider as about the most important class, because this is the class that really makes it possible for you to make the best of the technical skill you are going to learn.
Yes.
If people succeeded by technical skills, then mechanics and bricklayers should be the richest in the world. The fact is that people do not succeed by their labor. Successful people succeed by their minds. So whatever course we teach, be it crafts, be it online programs, we take our time to address the mind because
Very
you
important.
understand how the mind affects what we do. Please, some people will hear things like this and they will work to make sure that the next time we are doing this, their story is the amazing story we are sharing.
Which I would love to. Okay.
And some people will hear this and just assume, we've heard this before. Even if you had heard this before, commit it to mind in a special way today. I have a friend, he goes around to speak, but this is what his speech is always centered around. When he gets the mic and he gets on stage, the first thing he says is, I have need to tell you of anything, because there's nothing about to tell you that you do not know. But 10% of that which you had been told before, begin to do today. And I will guarantee that your life will be over 10% better. This is about where we'll be closing this class. We'll want to encourage you, please. What you learn does not really matter. What matters is what you do with it.
Yes.
The spirit with which you do it.
Very important.
It is work. We will give you instructions. Do this.
To tell you things.
Do that. Please follow us. The advice or instructions we'll be giving you will be to ensure to help you, make it easy for you to succeed.
Because I really want to hear your testimony.
We like that when we come across people's lives like this, they can share a testimony about the meeting. So please, this for us is the most important class. Please, commit it to your heart and let it drive you. I'll be unmuting all of us now so that we can discuss.
You can ask questions if you have questions to ask. Feel free.
Okay. So we can all hear ourselves now?
Ask us questions. You have questions to ask. You can type.
Okay.
We're all
Can you
here.
get me?
Yes, we can.
All right, I just want to say that this is a very wonderful class so far. And then I can't really wait for me to start my digital assistance and affiliate marketing class. It's beautiful.
We're excited too.
Excited to teach you. Don't worry. We are good teachers. We love to teach. Toko likes to over-teach self.
Please, any of my students, I want to tell you, Abineshu, prepare all your questions. You cannot ask me too much questions. Please, you cannot ask too much questions. Your questions will gladden my heart. So prepare your questions. Feel free to ask any question, please.
Okay, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Well, I want to say thank you so much for the opportunity you've given us. But my question is, I always find it difficult to get customers. Like, I'm not actually good. You said something about marketing.
Yes.
I'm bad at it. So how can I get more crowd? How can I tell people about what I sell?
Okay, this
We will
is
help
it.
you.
This is it.
That's my question.
This is it. We'll be having a marketing class. I will give marketing tips individually, or we're not sure now. We'll do it on a Zoom program, on a Zoom class like this. But definitely will help because there's no business without sales. There's no business without sales.
Okay, but let me address the first most important thing. You are taking in a suggestion that might not be true, that she cannot market.
No, everybody can market. Can market.
No, let's take it from Thokothaya. Are you married, please?
I'm not.
You're not. But do you hope to get married?
Yes.
Yes, and you will get married.
Very soon.
Very soon.
Amen.
Don't market it already. You have marketed yourself to somebody.
All right, I understand.
See, I'm a very shy person, But you know, when I remember the ego, I go I market. No. I market.
Now,
So
there are different ways.
I'm answering.
So don't worry. We'll help you with marketing. Okay.
But you have to open your heart.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Any other question?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Mr. and Mrs. Thokothaya.
Thokothaya means husband and wife.
So you can just call us Mr. and Mrs.
These people, Thoko is husband, Taya is wife.
Though the class has not actually started.
This is the first class.
No, maybe. Sorry?
This is the first class, and like I said, for us, this is the most important class. All the other classes will be technical.
What happened?
Okay. My question
you actually are paid to learn.
Okay.
But this is the
My
foundation
question is.
class.
Okay, maybe when it is done the question, because I think it's not necessary.
Can you speak up a bit?
No, as I give them, no.
Hello?
Overfeed is one of them. Stop giving them.
Speak up, I can't hear.
Huh? They don't want to eat again. Let me leave them overfeed. Look at her. They're not tired. They are not tired.
Then the other person answer the question.
Don't give them again.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I said maybe if I sell a data to someone far from where I am, maybe will there be any bank that
I don't even miss one.
like junior sell their data and their recharge card and product? Maybe will there be maybe space for one to put in these or sales where people can forward the money as in immediately after sales?
No,
we'll handle all that in class.
I will tell you what to do in class.
Okay, all right.
Handle that in class. Okay, any other question? Any other question? Okay.
No other question.
No other question. Please, we would like to tell you beforehand that we would really need your testimonials, preferably video testimonials, saying how we have done. Can you hear me?
Sorry, maybe you can mute it again for the participants so that we can get it.
Thank you.
Okay, like I said, we'll be having our technical classes. Can I still handle any other technical class today?
I think we can handle that.
Okay.
Good.
I think if we don't do data class today, then we'll be doing it tomorrow. That would be, like I said, it won't be a Zoom class. We'll be doing it right on the phone, so don't worry, because some people are not here. They said they can't download the Zoom app, so we'll be having our class. But like I said, we would love to get your testimonial, preferably a video testimonial.
Please,
we would appreciate it. We would really appreciate it. So we are saying it beforehand.
So please feel free to ask us all questions in class. You cannot bore us with questions. We've been teachers for over 15 years, and it is what we love to do. We enjoy it.
We enjoy teaching.
So please, I think we'll be bringing the class to a close now.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you very much, everybody that joined in.
We love you.
Please feel free to share what you learned from this class in the group. The group that we are still using now.
The free group.
The free group. Please feel free to share points. Somebody just joined. Hey, welcome.
No, finally, you got the Zoom. She had issues with the Zoom.
Welcome. We're about closing class.
Don't worry, you get a replay.
We'll send the replay to you.
Then
people will give summary of what they have learned on the group too before the replay comes.
All the same way. Thanks for joining.
Thank you for joining. So we'll be communicating timetable of the classes as they will go on from here on.
Yes.
Like I said earlier, please feel free to ask us questions. You cannot bore us with questions. You cannot ask us too much questions. You cannot ask us a stupid question.
No.
There is no question that is foolish. So please, if the question flashes through your mind, ask it. Please. We'll gladly answer you. Thank you so much, everybody.
Enjoy. You get a replay. Thank you for joining.
It's been great having spent all this time with you.
Thank you.
From Thokothaya, your companion. We love you. We thank you, and catch you later.
Thank you.